Hello, welcome to the vlog. Thank you for joining me in another one of Bid's outdoor adventures. Today I'm up at Lake Monroe Park, which is on the very southwest corner of Lake Monroe. Lake Monroe is just north of the town of Sanford, and Sanford is north of the town of Orlando, home of the Big Mouse. I was here actually shooting another video, another bike ride, and was talking with a fellow cyclist, and he told me about this little connector trail that goes from this park up to Gemini Springs Park. Apparently it's a real short thing, like only 3.5 miles. It could be an interesting ride. It could amount to a whole lot of nothing. One way or the other, let's go find out. So join me on another of Bid's Outdoor Adventures. The trail I'm riding today is Volusia County's Spring to Spring Trail. It's about 26 miles long, or at least it will be once it's finally completed. As you see on the map here, the dark pink lines are the sections of the trail that have already been built, while the light pink segments have not been completed just yet. The trail starts up at DeLeon Springs State Park, runs southward past Blue Springs State Park to Gemini Springs, which is a county park, where it then turns eastward and runs over to Green Springs County Park. The section of the trail I'm riding today is just this little segment that runs from Lake Monroe Park up to what I consider the main part of the Spring to Spring Trail, a distance of maybe just a little over 3 miles. So almost immediately, I was pleasantly surprised to encounter this fairly new-looking boardwalk. I do like boardwalks. I love to peek over the edge and see if I can see any fish or critters or sea monsters. Sadly didn't see any this time. Another thing I noticed about this trail were the large amount of benches and even picnic tables strewn along the entire length of the trail, where people can sit down and just enjoy being outside, even maybe take a picnic lunch. It's a very nice touch. Another thing I appreciate about this trail are all the twists and turns that it makes. I don't like it when a trail is just a straight shot from point A to point B. That's less of a trail and more of a sidewalk. And I think trail designers nowadays are recognizing that and incorporating as many twists and turns as they can into their designs. Okay, well, I haven't wiped out in a very long time, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to where you're going. I dropped the tire off the side of the trail because I was looking over to the left because I heard some large birds in the trees. Turns out they were vultures. Went off the trail and you saw what happened. Fortunately, just some road rash. Came down kind of hard on my left shoulder, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to feel it in my shoulder and my rib cage tomorrow or the day after, but no serious damage, nothing. A little time won't, Neosporin won't take care of. So, on with the adventure. This little parking lot is a dedicated access point. It's one of 9 parking areas that are spread out along the entire length of the Spring to Spring Trail. Some, like this one, are just a place to park, but others have full restroom facilities and water fountains. So here's the entrance to Gemini Springs Park. I didn't go in, and I kind of regret that, but I wasn't feeling too adventurous after my spill. But also, directly across from the park, something else had caught my attention that I decided to check out. Well, that trail was quite a pleasant surprise. Honestly, I didn't have high hopes for it. I kind of looked at it on a map and it kind of looked like I thought it was just going to be kind of a path through a wide open field in the baking sun, but as you saw, it has a lot of shade right through the woods. Again, they did a very nice job with that trail. It ends up, well, it doesn't end, but it leads to Gemini Springs State Park. And right across from the park is a memorial park and picnic area where, as you see in the back behind me, they have a memorial F-15 Eagle dedicated to a fallen pilot. Really nice day. This is a nice trail. This has been a very nice surprise. It's going to be part of the Florida Coast to Coast Trail, which will lead from St. Petersburg all the way over to just north of Cape Canaveral. And that's going to be a wonderful ride whenever they finally finish it. So anyway, thanks for joining me in another Bids Outdoor Adventures, and hope to see you soon.